Afternoon, everybody. This is an input from one of my favourite local places, Malmesbury. That's one of the oldest towns in England. Also, apparently, at one time was the capital. Not even sure that the latter's correct, but it doesn't matter. A life of quiet desperation. I think few things get to me more than that. That probably explains why I get so frustrated with this mask and sheep-like behaviour. It's just unbelievable that the bulk of the population, and wherever I go, I mean, this has got to be true for anybody who's watching this. You go into a shop, you walk down the street. It's what people are willing to put up with. Why is it that some of us seek to get the most out of this life, and yet, as evidenced by what's been happening in the last 18 months, the overwhelming majority seek to get the least out of it, to cling on with their fingertips to whatever the government dishes out. And of course, this leads on to this whole thing about the Marxist, particularly the Marxist I'll get it right yet. The Marxist takeover of America and the allegiance to one party, which is the Democrats. And how many people know that the Democrats were the party of slavery? I always thought it was the other way around, of course. I can't get through a video without touching my face, because it means I'm infecting myself. Yeah, I feel like screaming from the rooftops. Behind me is this backdrop is Malmesbury Abbey, which is a couple of 100 feet high. I feel like getting on the top of it with a loud hailer. And I'm not saying what I would scream out, but it's this life of quiet desperation. What is the bloody point? What is the point in being here if that's all it is? And of course, without this great awakening, without what's going on in America, without the complete resistance and opposition to this headlong rush towards the global cull, and anyway, as long as I have breath left and breath in my body, I will never ever succumb to this tyranny, and I know that applies to so many of us. So if all this is appeals to people who are fighting the tyranny, then it's a job well done. So stay strong, stay with it, and most of all, stay conscious. Awareness and consciousness are the keys to this. If we stay conscious, stay aware, we'll never succumb to it. Never. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you very soon. Namaste.